So we have understood the theory, roughly the theory behind the function, composite functions or composition of two functions. So it's time to get some practice. So let me start with an example, and in that example let us take, you have been given two functions, f of x which is equal to 3x minus 4 and g of x which is equal to, let us say, x square. These are the two functions that are given. Then you are asked to find two things. One is GOF of x and the other one is obviously FOG of x. How to find this? Let us start with a solution. So what can be the solution? Let us take this function. So let me write it properly. It is GOF of x. So as per our theory, we have to write this as G of f of x, right? So G of f of x, you can treat this as, what is f of x now? F of x is 3x minus 4 and g of x is x square. So naturally g of f of x, so you go to this function, you treat this g as g, so let me write it here, you treat this g as a g of a box and g of x is nothing but this box squared, right? So in particular, if I want to write something about this function, this box right now has an argument which is fx. So I will simply write this as fx squared. That's all. Now the entire process is simplified. So now you don't have to worry about what g is. Now it's simply fx square. What is fx? Feed that value in and you will get 3x minus 4 the whole square. Another way to handle this is, you can simply write GOF of x as g of f of x, feed in the value of f of x, that is g of 3x minus 4. And what is g of 3x minus 4? As per our question, it is x square. So g of 3x minus 4 will be 3x minus 4 the whole square. So anyway, whichever way is convenient to you, you proceed and you will get this answer. Correct? So what I have done here is, I have replaced f of x, in this particular case I have replaced f of x equal to 3x minus 4. In this particular case I have retained f of x and replaced what is g of x, right? So both ways you can go. Now let us go to the second problem, that is FOG of x, and that FOG of x is again can be written as f of g of x. Clear? There is no question. Then there are two ways. Let us go with the first way. What is f of g of x? So what is f of x here? F of x is 3x minus 4 here, right? So I will write this as to be equal to 3 times g of x minus 4. So again, let me be very clear about this. There should not be any confusion in this. So what is f of, say, triangle? Triangle is an argument. So this triangle will be 3 times this triangle minus 4. So now this triangle is replaced with g of x. That's all. Therefore your answer is 3 times g of x minus 4. But what is g of x? Again go back to the question. G of x is x square. So substitute it here. That means it will be 3 times x square minus 4. And this is the final answer for you in terms of FOG of x. Okay, so we have seen how to write the compositions in both ways, GOF and FOG. So here is a quick exercise for you. Pause the video, do the exercise and get the answer. So f of x is equal to x plus 1 and g of x is equal to x square minus 1. Then simply find GOF of x and FOG of x. This is an exercise. You stop and get the answer. It will be a good practice to revise the concepts.